Welcome back to another episode of Friends Without Benefits. We're here with my buddy Justin Rasco. Am I saying that last name right?
Rasco, but I'm never going to correct anybody. I get Roscoe all the time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Dude, so last name is Carlson. I've gotten Carson, Carlton, Carson, you're still a car generator. I don't know why that guy called me a car generator, but it was a weird little conversation that we had. But dude, I'm super happy that you were able to come back out because we actually shot this episode last week, all for me to say, hey, this is still a very early adoption.
Yeah.
And it sucked because it had no audio recording for a 50-minute episode. And that's my bad. I appreciate you coming back out.
Question 1, are we recording?
I hope so. I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm going to have to double check.
Right.
So, but so you are here. I know you've done all the photos and stuff like that for all of my listings. So any of your my realtor friends who are listening to this episode, you're going to want to stick around, dude. Justin, you're killing it with the photos.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on, and he is going to be offering a discount code somewhere in this episode. So pay attention and listen up. So how long have you been doing real estate photography for?
So all in all, about 5 years. I started freelancing. So really anything under the sun that I could take a picture of, video, I was interested in it. That fairly quickly evolved. I had a couple agent friends asking to do real estate shoots, and I was like, sure, that'd be cool. And it got to be a thing where it was repetitive, and I said, let me not do weddings. Weddings was not for me. That's actually where I started, was weddings.
I can imagine that you doing a wedding, like any sort of photographer who does weddings, you have to deal with like bridezillas.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that would be way worse than having to deal with realtors going, hey, dude, I need you to come back out and reshoot this bathroom.
Right. I got less bridezillas, and it's more of it's a ton of work that people don't realize.
Right.
A ton of work. The shoot day was actually pretty fun. You got to be a part of a wedding. You got to be in all the fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are long days. Knees and ankles are hurting at the end of it. That's kind of the fun part.
Yeah.
The not fun part is sitting behind the computer for hours and hours and hours.
Oh, I bet. And
at the end of it,
there's a lot of stress that's going to come with that as well, because if you're thinking about it, that is a photo shoot you cannot redo.
You can't mess it up.
If you mess it up and you accidentally delete the photos, or you're recording and you don't have audio, you've ruined somebody's day, and it's going to essentially ruin almost a portion of their life.
Yeah.
That's stress.
It's happened to everybody. It's happened to me. My wife was also in wedding, and it's happened to her.
Yeah, dude. I would be so nervous. Like if that was my business, I would be concerned.
It's the first kiss. Is everybody anticipates it's like, okay, am I on the right spot? Am I going to get it? Where's my camera recording? Done that before.
Yeah. It always seems that the people who they have family who starts taking photos, that's when the problems become no, because hey, you're not supposed to be filming at mine. We got the photographers for this, and you're trying to cut those people out too.
Yeah.
I can imagine that would be a nightmare. But
a lot of people now are asking the officiant to say, this is a no cell phone service.
Yeah.
We've hired professionals to capture it. So,
well, before you got into photography.
Yeah.
What were you doing before that?
So I actually went to school to be a state trooper.
Oh.
Yeah. And so I went to Abilene Christian out in West Texas, and did my internship with them out there, graduated, started the application process, and it's a year-long process.
Mm-hmm.
And I would it's pretty tough. And I would have my recruiter call me on a Thursday and say, hey, tomorrow you got to be in this city for a PT test.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 1.5 mile run, 500-meter row at the time. I don't know if it's changed or not.
Dude, I will say the rowing was always so fucking brutal for me, dude. I just can't do it.
And it's
I was
back
a
to back.
puker.
It's back to back. 1.5 mile run. You've got like maybe 5 minutes, if I remember correctly, to rest.
Uh-huh.
Get on that rower.
Dude, so they had it used to be push-ups, sit-ups, 1.5 mile run, or I want to say it was like 1,000-meter or 2,000-meter row. And then they had the 500-meter row if it was like a full-on sprint that you can do it. I think it was a 500-meter row in lieu of the 1.5 miles, but you did both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that would be
Yeah. Back to back. Yeah.
So how did you do with that? Did you pass that portion of it?
Yeah, I passed all that. So if I remember correctly, there was 1,000 applicants, year-long process, several PT tests, psyche tests. What's the other one? Polygraph.
Uh-huh.
All kinds of stuff. I got the call to Austin, and the last 150, and spent the week in Austin. Got fitted for uniforms, all that stuff, and then went home. I think I got an email that I didn't make the last 50. They were only taking 100.
Oh, that's tough.
It was tough.
That's tough. I know, I was actually telling you on the last time we recorded this, like, when I tried out for Bakersfield PD, I was working in Mesa, and making it through that test, the actual testing portion was the simplest thing I think I've ever done. It was like, yo, if you have 17 apples and you ate 2 of those apples, how many apples would you have left? And I'm like, obviously the answer is 14.
Right.
And so I got a pretty good score on that test. I want to say I scored like a 98. I might have missed the apple question.
Yeah.
We'll go back and look at the video.
Yeah.
But either way, I had pulled out of that because I was really far along in the process, but I need to get out of Arizona. I was not willing to be anywhere near my ex-wife at that point. And so my parents were saying, hey, Bakersfield is hiring. Why don't you come out here and try out for this? So I said, if they call me back, I'll go ahead and withdraw my application.
Yeah.
Well, sure enough, Bakersfield called me back. I was super stoked about that. I withdrew my application because I thought, okay, well, at least I know the apples question.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be really easy. And I go there, I show up at Rabobank Arena. There was like over 800 applicants, and we're all going for 45 spots.
Ooh.
And I was so demoralized, but I said, okay, it's no big deal. There's a lot of people here, but I'm going to pass this test. So the test is going to be easy. That thing was the hardest test that I've ever taken. And I thought,
surprise,
surprise, motherfucker. And I was devastated, dude. I was like, oh man, this is not good, because I'm thinking I just withdrew this application and I'm not going to pass this test.
Yeah.
And sure enough, I don't know how I passed that test. Like I must have scored, I think the minimum you can score was a 70. I'm pretty sure I scored a 70.
Yeah.
And thank God I was able to, I passed the PT test, no problem, because I was coming out of the military. So it was relatively easy for me at the time. And I was able to get one of those 45 spots. And then out of the 45 people, I want to say only maybe 30 or 35 people graduated with us. So it was, it's a hard course to get through.
Yeah, absolutely. I was in a lot better shape back then. I don't know if I could
do it again now.
And so I don't know. It's kind of always been in the back of my mind if I wanted to go back and do it, but I don't think it was right. I would have graduated. I was a 2021 class and would have graduated right when all the riots broke out, stuff like that.
Right.
I think it was a total God thing that stopped me from graduating and doing all that.
And I think, even if you would have, it's a very noble career. I think that you probably would have liked it a lot.
Yeah.
But you having your own business now, doing the photography thing,
yeah,
I can almost guarantee. Now I don't know what you make, but I can guarantee you're making more than what some of the police officer salaries were. And that's why I actually ended up kind of getting out of law enforcement too. Is I just said sometimes the money is just not worth the risk.
Yeah.
And I've been really blessed, and getting into real estate has been much more lucrative for me in the financial field. Plus, it gives me the freedom to just do whatever it is I want. Otherwise, bro, we might not be we wouldn't know each other.
Yeah, we wouldn't know each other. We wouldn't be. Yeah.
Actually, I take that back. by me going to the academy also is the reason that we know each other.
Yeah. Shout out Ronnie B.
Ronnie, bro,
Ronnie
I
B.
appreciate Ronnie reached out to me. He's like, hey, bro, I see you're doing real estate. You need to contact my buddy Justin. He does photography for real estate.
Yeah.
And he's really good. And I had a couple of photographers that I used pretty frequently, but I was never impressed with the overall work of it. And I said, well, let me try Justin out. And dude, your first photos that you did, I don't even remember. We've done a lot of houses now
we've
together.
done lots of houses.
But when you came out and we shot those, I said, oh, bro, these are way better than anything that I've seen as of late. Yeah. So I'm glad we.
Dude, heck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Ronnie, my man. Have you talked to Ronnie lately?
I have, yeah. He's actually moved out to East Texas. I haven't seen him. Yeah. We need to get together, but yeah, I talk to him every now and then.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen him. It's been a few. I like we'll comment on each other's stuff on like Facebook or whatnot, but it's still been a few months since I've seen him. Hopefully he's doing well, everything like that. Yeah. So what did you bring today? I saw that you brought a bag in.
Top shelf.
Top shelf.
Top shelf.
Okay, let's see it.
Let's break this out.
I'm excited. Like half the podcast fun, I feel like, is drinking with my friends now, and
okay, so we got some Stag.
Right on.
Please drink responsibly. Weller.
Whoa, okay. It's better than the green label Wellers that I have right here.
I knew you had that, so I said you've got to see the difference here.
All right, well, I'm definitely down to try out the difference.
Here's a heavy hitter, Old Fitz.
All right. Dude, you brought multiple. I thought we were like taste testing like one thing here.
Last thing, Michter's 10-year.
Oh my God. We'll have to display these bottles as we
as we try them.
Sip on it.
Yeah.
Now I feel almost bad for having a little ice in my drink. Nobody judge me at home, by the way. I have cubes and I haven't gotten the sphere cube. So if anybody wants to donate a sphere cube maker, that would be so cool.
Yeah. You need a sponsorship. Sphere Cube.
This show is sponsored. Now that we're thinking about it, this show is sponsored by me, myself, and I, which means no sponsors, and it's just me.
No free shout outs. No free shout outs.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a shout out on the next one just because you're doing such a solid with the vertical media. The vertical media photo shoot that you're going to be offering. Do you want to go ahead and give that code right now?
Ooh, let's drop it. Yeah. So this podcast is Friends Without Benefits. We'll do FWB 50 for 50% off your next shoot.
Dude, that's awesome because that could be hundreds of dollars off.
Could be hundreds of dollars.
That's depending on what you're looking for, dude. I'm telling you, like your photos are high quality. Don't miss out on that opportunity. I tell you, after you get this photo shoot done, you're probably not going to want to go back to your other photographers. So.
Oof. Sorry.
I'm churching it up a lot for you, but I'm confident that this is going to be one of those things that is going to change people. Yeah. So let's try one.
Let's pour it up.
All right.
What you want first?
I don't know. Which one do you think deserves the first worthy? Like, hey, fresh palate. Let's go fresh palate.
Fresh palate.
The Michter's? All right, let's see that. Here we go. Pour me a little bit in there. Brother, thank you. It's got good smell to it. You know, so my buddy Adrian, who we first did the podcast with, he is a big whiskey guy too. He's got his Buzzed Weekly podcast.
Yeah.
You should go out onto that show too. Bring one of these things out to try. Well, here it is, folks. Let's try it out. Let's kind of see what it tastes like, you know? Is this one your favorite?
One of my favorites. Yeah, absolutely.
What's a bottle like this cost?
That bottle probably $300. I think that I know the MSRP. The MSRP on that bottle is like $200.
Really?
Yeah, good luck finding it for that.
Yeah. Hey, you can't find anything for an MSRP unless it's Jack Daniels. Dang, this is good.
Yeah.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
This one's this one's good. I don't have the way to review. What would you say are your review on this?
Man, little notes of apple crisp.
It's a rich mahogany flavor.
Right. Gosh, I'm very into bourbon. I'm not very into the notes and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
man, this is a good bourbon.
Yeah, no,
I,
this one's very smooth. It is,
yeah.
it's it's tasty, man. It's good. It doesn't have a huge, like, burn or anything like
Mm-mm.
that going down. So, yeah, no, I like this one,
Yeah.
though. This one's
It's
good.
very tasty.
Mhm. Oh, those people watching at home are just thinking,
They're
"Bro,
jealous.
I could use a glass of that."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, dude. So I've got a friend who lives in the UK.
Okay.
And yeah, this guy, his name is John. John is my freaking hype guy right now. After every episode,
Uh-huh.
he is hitting me up and he's like, brother, oh, mate. He's like, I really enjoyed the show. I was watching, and I'm giving him his British accent. He probably
Uh-huh.
sounds nothing like this at all. But, he is hilarious. He's like, oh, I told him, my son, we put it up on YouTube. I think I have like 5 subscribers. So this is obviously not
Come
a big
on.
show yet. But my son is also my hype guy. He was so excited that I had 5 subscribers.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh my God, Dad, you have 5 subscribers." He was so excited. And I told that to John, and John's like, "Oh, I gotta get in before it gets into the double digits."
Yeah. OG.
Thanks, dude. I
OG
appreciate
subscriber.
it. He was there since episode 1, but he's like, "I'm gonna send it out to my mates out here, and we'll have them listening in." I said, "John, when you come into Dallas, because he does have another friend who lives in
Yeah.
Dallas." I said, "You come on the show," and he's like, "Oh, I have to come up with some ideas I want to talk about and stuff." But dude, this guy's hilarious. So we actually met him when we were in where were we? Antigua the
Okay.
last time. So we just met him at the pool at like the last 2 days there. Sucks because the guy was hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, we should have met
Yeah.
day 1, not day 5 or 6, so, but no, he's a good dude.
Those relationships are fun that like you meet like you were in another country.
Right.
And you stay connected and
Dude, I love it. It's like meeting some people. That's what we like to vacation. Do you guys vacation at all?
we haven't really. We've
No?
got young kids, man.
Well,
And
so do
so I know, no, like I'm talking 5 weeks old
Okay, that's
and
right.
13 months old. We're on the 202 bus and we're kind of staying at home right now.
Bro, that means if you have one at 5 months and you have one at 13 months, that's
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah, brother.
Bro, you did not wait for
No.
number 2 to come around.
No.
Yeah, that's a
It happens fast.
that's one comes out, the other other
Right.
goes in.
Yeah.
You're right in for the baking of it, so that's hilarious though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's is that pretty tough to have it as that close an age, or how you feeling about it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be super thankful for it.
Yeah.
In just a couple months, probably.
Mhm.
It's really hard right now. I think the last time we recorded a podcast on the way up here, my truck actually stopped me and they were like, "You need to rest." Like I got a little error message that was like, "Okay,
Mhm.
the truck is sensing you're tired. You need to pull over." And so I did. I pulled over.
Yeah.
And I caught 15 minutes of sleep in my truck, and ugh.
Does it have like the little coffee light that shows up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you need, bro? You need a Tesla.
Oh, you keep trying to sell me on it, man.
I'm gonna sell you on it. So just now, yesterday, they have the new pre-orders now for the Model YL, the
Mhm.
long one. It's a little bit more
Like long range? Like
It is a long range. You can still get that, but it's the launch edition, and it's a 6-seater
Mhm.
Model Y. It's a little bit longer, like the actual body width, the wheel width and stuff is a little bit longer. I think it's only like 8 inches, but and it's got more headroom, but it makes for the back row to be an actual usable row. But you can
Okay.
get 6 people, and we were sold because we were thinking a lot of the internet sleuths out there were telling us that it's looking like it would be right around low 50s, like maybe
Yeah.
52,000 or so
Yeah.
for it. And so I was like, 52,000, man, I think I'm going to get in there. And yeah, it came out at 62,000. And I was like, bro, taxes, titles, and fees,
Yeah.
65,000. And I'm
Got
like,
him.
bro, I can't do that.
Got
Like,
him.
but if anybody wants to donate some money towards my Model YL, it's much appreciated.
Yeah.
If I got any millionaire friends out there who just like, oh, bro, that's only like $10,000. You want to throw me 10 grand? I'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that. No, but I'm disappointed that it kind of came in so high. But I'm telling you, that full self drive is something else, and I think you would get a lot of use out of it.
I think I would. I
Yeah.
think I would. As much time as I spend on the road, being able to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And it's It's not quite to that level where you can
Okay.
kick back and
Uh-huh.
pop your iPad out or your, MacBook out yet, but I will say probably I would assume that maybe with by the end of the year, you're gonna be able to do it as almost an unsupervised
Yeah.
drive and be able to use
It
for
kinda
work.
scares me, man.
It's not so bad.
I've never experienced I've ridden in plenty of Teslas, but I've never experienced the full self-driving. Ugh, I don't
I
know.
tell you what, when my wife gets home, we'll take out the because our Model Y has full self-drive,
Okay.
and it is it's 2026, so it is, newer. It's got the
Uh-huh.
newer technology in it. Bro, it's
It's cool.
legit. Yeah, it's really legit.
Okay.
So, try it out,
That's it.
and we'll see if you like it, you know what I mean? But, overall, the truck, though, that you got is super nice. Like, you can't be
Thank you, man.
sad.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, I bet. You know, I bet you do. Like, the space on those on the inside is nice, and, I just can't get behind the Cybertruck yet. The look of it
Yeah.
is just a little bit dumb.
Mhm.
Just I love Teslas, but if I didn't have it, I've had 2 other F-150s in my life,
Mhm.
and they were the best trucks that I've had.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
all I've driven. My first car was a little Lexus, but
You had that other F-150 though for a while.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had 280,000 miles on it.
How long did you have that thing for?
6 years,
Oh,
I
dang.
think. Yeah.
That's pretty good
I
though.
put 80,000 miles on my truck last year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo, that's far.
I live on the road.
Okay, so I know that you do live out in East Texas. Where in East Texas do you live?
Exactly, Longview, Texas.
Okay.
Yep. I've been back and forth. I lived in Longview, started my business actually in Dallas,
Mhm.
and I moved to Dallas, and I met my wife up here, and um, then we moved. I grew the business out in Dallas,
Mhm.
and then I moved back to East Texas. East Texas has always kind of been home to me,
Right.
even though I've probably lived more of my life up here in Dallas.
Yeah.
I moved, born in Tyler, Texas. I moved up to Dallas, Frisco in third or fourth grade.
Okay.
Went through high school, went to college, out of course, out in West Texas, and then kind of did a back and forth
Jump
between
back and
East
forth.
Texas and Dallas,
Yeah.
and then I officially just landed back in East Texas for the time being.
Yeah, it's like I really like East Texas. It's a very nice green area, but
Yeah.
dude, with as much work as you're doing out here, like how far of a drive is that every day that oh, well, how often are you coming out here?
Now, not as much. I've hired people to capture homes out here,
Okay.
but I mean, it used to be every day.
Yeah.
Not that long ago, I was coming up here every day.
And that's what, probably 80 or 90 miles of a
Yeah,
drive?
yeah. Like this morning, I drove hour 45 to you,
Okay.
so it's not terrible, but
That's pretty far, I'm not
I've
gonna
kind of
lie.
gotten used to it. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you get used to it because I was driving out to, like, Palestine to do showings,
Oh yeah,
but after doing that 4 or 5 times, yo, that's a hike. I couldn't
yeah.
imagine doing that kind of drive every day like you're doing right now
Hmm.
well, that you were doing, and so I know you got one other guy who's doing your stuff out here, right?
Yeah.
Just Chandler?
Chandler is my DFW plug right now.
Sure.
So some of y'all might have met him already.
Yeah.
I know Spencer did last week, but or not last week. It was just a couple days ago, I
Yeah,
think.
like
But yeah, um, my wife is doing all of our marketing stuff. So in addition to the photos, we run like social websites, stuff like that.
yeah,
She got her graphic design degree also from ACU, and so she's fantastic
awesome.
there. So she does all that, and we're kind of multifaceted. We want to be a one stop shop for agents,
Sure.
or have the capability, anyways.
Yeah, no, I think you guys are crushing it with it, and I will say that like if your wife is doing your kind of stuff, I'm the same way. I'm terrible with social media.
Hmm.
I'm terrible with marketing, like my own stuff,
Yeah.
and she actually does all that for me. Because if I do it, and I don't get her approval, I feel like it's not good enough. So
Yeah.
I just let her do it
Yeah.
from the beginning, and it works out so much better. I
Yeah.
don't have to think about it, and I can just go, all right, if nobody likes it, that's not really like I like it. I think it looks good, and
Mhm.
she likes it. That's all that really matters to
It's
me.
hard, man.
It
It's
is hard.
hard. People make it look so easy,
Right.
getting in front of a camera and then doing it all the time,
Mhm.
all the time. And then you gotta turn around, like I was mentioning earlier, you gotta sit there and edit it for a long
Right.
time. You get better at it over time, but it's still very time consuming.
It does take a lot of time to do, but she, like my wife, she knocks it out of the
Yeah.
park quick, and she's done. If I'm like, hey, I need graphics done for this, like we have a brand new listing that's coming live here in Rockwell. You just did the shoot for it today,
Mhm.
which once again appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um, but I need her to do like hey, this is a coming soon. Go ahead and make the graphic for that. She'll be done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it will look great. I do it, it will take me 45 minutes to an hour. It will look like the
Yeah.
most hack job thing, almost like somebody's doing a parody of like,
Yeah.
"Oh, is he trying to make this look stupid?"
Yeah.
But no, that's just me. So
And our deal is cool. Like, we give agents, of course, a lot of them already have stuff they're using, and that's fine. The brokerages give them stuff. That's cool.
yeah.
If you're kind of lost in that area, we we give you marketing assets and stuff where it's just plug and play with the stuff
Mhm.
that we already give you. And so, um, could be a neat tool to use if you're not
Yeah.
familiar with how to do all that.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Can we try one of these next ones?
Dude, yes.
Let's see which one are we gonna do now?
So this is my personal favorite.
Well, let's go with that one then. Yeah. Let's try so this is the Weller's Antique 107, you said? Yeah, let's see that one. Let's check that bottle. This is the red label bottle. Matching the shirt. Oh my god, it's perfect. Look at that. Look at that color.
You were meant for this moment.
All right, we gotta start off with the smell test. Another rich mahogany.
Ah,
Oh, actually, this one smells good too. Like this is.
notes of oak.
Oh, that one's good. It does
Yeah.
have a different taste.
Oh yeah.
Still very smooth.
It might be it's a little harder hitting than the
Is it?
Michter's, yeah.
This is. I don't know which one I would say is better. Um, this has just got like a little bit of a deeper taste to
Yeah.
it, but still not
When
a
you start
burner.
putting them back to back, you can really tell the differences.
Oh yeah, dude. I have a feeling by the end of this episode, I'm gonna be litty. I'm gonna be litty like a titty. Like
Maybe I shouldn't do the pouring for you.
No, it's all right. But once we do like 4 of these, it is like mid afternoon.
All right.
I know this this episode kind of took a little bit of time for us to kind of once you came back out, but I'm a little bit late. Like usually I try to post Thursday or Friday morning,
Yeah.
and this one will be a little bit late. But hey, maybe for the weekend, I was actually really wanting to do a 4th of July special.
Ooh,
Come out, have a couple friends out here, and do a power hour. You ever done a power hour before?
no.
It is 1 shot of beer. Now, granted, you could probably do it with liquor, but you'll probably kill yourself. But 1 shot of beer every minute for an hour. Comes out to be 5 beers. It's not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But the constant shooting and the
Ugh.
foam,
No.
I've done it twice, and each time has been at least a 5 to 6 foot projectile vomit.
Something happened when I started having kids. I cannot do that anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, it definitely, it's definitely kind of taken a little toll on the body. I don't feel like I get hungover as much, but I just don't party like that anymore.
Yeah, I can't do it.
No.
Bedtime's 8:00.
Bro, I'm right there with you. My kids are much older. Mine is 10 and my daughter's about to turn 8.
Mhm.
My bedtime is still like 8:45.
Yeah.
8:45, we're like, hey guys, it's time to go to bed for you. And then we
Mhm.
crawl into bed and I'm like, all right. And we'll sit here and we'll watch TikTok and like I've been reading books and stuff a lot more.
Okay.
But dude, I don't want to be out in the living room past 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We have friends who are like, hey, let's go out, let's go to the bar and we'll have
Absolutely
drinks.
not.
And I'm like, all right, what time were you thinking? And like 7 o'clock, I could probably do that if it's
Yeah.
local. But they're like, oh no, we'll go out to Little Elm or we'll go out to, Grand Prairie at like 10 o'clock. leave here at 10 o'clock? Hell no. Are
Yeah.
you freaking crazy?
I used to
dude?
go to the country dancing bar. We would like not start talking about these plans and showing up at 10 o'clock. Like, absolutely not. I couldn't imagine doing that today.
Dude, hard pass. Yeah, it is not in my blood to stay up that late anymore.
Yeah.
No. So
That's another thing about living in East Texas. Like, the pace of life there is so much slower.
yeah.
When I live up here, I feel like I've always got to be doing something. I've always got to be going out. There's something that I'm missing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just different.
I feel like
I'm not dogging on it. It's just different.
it is a different. I think you're living a little bit more of a city's style of
Yeah.
life where nightlife is a bigger thing out here. I feel like East Texas is more of a country, like you're still going out late, but it's like hunting or bonfires or something along
Yeah.
those lines. Because when I lived in North Carolina, that's how it was, and we lived in Podunkville, Pikeville, North
Yeah.
Carolina, and that's all it was. There was a one stoplight town, and so when you got together, it was drinking out by a
Sure.
bonfire,
Sure.
not doing nightlife.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm not really into it. I'm not really into going out to the clubs.
Yeah.
We didn't really
Possibly.
go around there. Who knows?
Mm.
Have you lived in Texas your whole life then?
My whole life.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were born in East Texas?
Born in Tyler. Yes.
Okay.
And so we still had okay, I've been doing this drive back and forth since I was 4 or 5 years old. So we've always had a house in Tyler, my grandparents' house.
Mhm.
That's where I lived. When we moved to Frisco, my immediate family, I would still go back to Tyler on the weekends
Yeah.
and hang out with my grandparents. And so my granddad worked in Frisco,
Okay.
where I lived, but lived in Tyler. So maybe it's hereditary that I'm doing what I'm doing.
Everybody's traveling back and forth.
Yeah. And so on the weekends, he would go back to Tyler. And so I would just hitch a ride with him. And then on Sunday, he would come back, drop me off. I would do the school thing during the week.
Yeah.
Turn around Friday again. We'd go back to Tyler.
So do you have any of the families still living in like the DFW or Frisco area?
Yeah. So same house. My immediate family still lives there. Mom, dad, brother. That's it. Everybody else is East Texas. We've moved from Tyler to, we're in Longview. They're in Hallsville, which is just right on the outside of Longview.
Gotcha.
So,
okay. So have you been back have you been back since the Universal Studios came in?
No, but now that I have kids, I'm like, maybe in a couple years.
Give it a couple of years. So we went.
We
went early release on it this last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe. I don't remember. But my wife was able to get us the early access tickets, which was cool because there was a very limited amount of people who were allowed to go, so there was no lines for anything.
Okay, cool.
And thank God, because if there would have been lines for anything, I would have absolutely had a miserable time.
Yeah.
And I know this is for kids, but the way that they've built this park, and if you look at some of the reviews on there, like the kids had fun. There was some rides. The rides were really short. Like the longest one was, or the biggest roller coaster they had was the Jurassic Park one.
Okay.
You get in the front of the line, thank God, like I said, because when you start this thing, it goes off and it goes up a little bit and it does a drop, it does a spin thing, it goes like one bump over, takes a right, takes a left, and that's it. And then the ride is over. It is no longer than probably 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, if I waited in line for an hour for a 15-second ride, I would have been.
Where's the fast pass?
Yo, I'm telling you, it would not have gone over well. And now, granted, we got to ride it like 3 times in a row, which was not bad. But then they had the swings. I've always liked the swings. Have you ever done that before? Those, they're like they take you really high up and they just go around.
Oh yeah.
They have the swings there, and once again, this is a kids park, right? I'm thinking this is going to be the most relaxing ride here.
Yeah.
Get up there, kind of just soar. They had this thing cranked up with the RPMs. This thing is whipping us around, and I'm like, I'm scared. I was
holding on for dear life.
Bro, I was holding on from throwing up. Like, we were spinning so fast, I said, oh my God, am I just getting really old? Like, I cannot handle the swings now. I was going to vomit when we got off of that thing. It was going so fast. And I said, oh, they need to turn this down.
Yeah.
But that was our first
Uh-huh.
ride that we went on.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, well, if this is like this is just one ride, they probably messed this one up, but the rest are gonna be fun. Everything was broken already. I'm thinking we're on the opening week of this thing, and they had the Minions ride. It
Mhm.
has this tube, and I know this is probably a droning story right now, but the tubes on this thing, it was going around down. You go through the first portion of it is like a toilet bowl. You're picking up speed, and you get to the bottom of the toilet bowl, and it kind of does like a little bit of left hand turn. It slammed into the wall
No.
so hard,
No.
it jacked my back up.
Give me my money back.
Bro, I'm telling you, they are a lawsuit away from one person who has got any sort of back or
That's
like
so
handicap.
surprising, man. Universal?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
So surprising. They're receiving a lot of hate right now.
Yeah,
And
because it looks like prison. It's concrete jungle, bro. I'm telling you. You go there, it's like at the end of the ride, you kind of take this slow little turn around, and then it starts to climb up to the top where people
Mhm.
get on. Well, you're talking a 30 or 40-foot concrete wall right there, painted tan.
Hmm.
Like, there's no detail to it. I'm like, Disney would never, you
Yeah.
know? But there's no detail, and I'm just like, "Bro, you missed an opportunity. This is a Minions themed ride. You coulda"
Yeah.
and maybe they will later. Maybe they were in kind of a rush because from what I think I heard was, and I could be completely wrong about this, I think in their contract, they had to be open by July of this year,
Okay.
or otherwise they were gonna be in default.
Yeah.
So maybe they rushed it, but I will say that ride right there is dangerous. So if you are if you're going to Universal,
Yeah.
beware of that ride. My daughter got hurt. I got hurt. I hit a portion where we hit another wall, and I had the seatbelt.
Oh, no.
It's like right around the lap. Dude, it
Oh,
felt like
no.
Tyrone had just adjusted my guts. Like, it was bad. I felt like
No.
a pop. I thought, oh, did I just like blow out my kidney
Yeah.
or my liver gets crushed?
That's all bad.
Dude, it was hard. It was
That's
hard.
all bad. Yeah, I think I don't know if it's like people just weren't expecting it. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting when I mean, I saw this thing being built. My parents lived 10 minutes down the road. I saw this thing being built for a long time.
Right.
And I don't know what people were expecting, but I don't know if the hate is warranted or not, but
I think it just needs
Maybe
a little
they-
bit more time.
maybe they didn't market it right. Like, it's for little kids, I think, at the end of the day. I think they said like 3 to 8 or something
Right.
like that. And
And
so,
I will say that it is actually probably perfect for those who are 3 to 8 years old.
Yeah.
But what's not perfect is the fact that that ride is dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
it literally it is dangerous. My daughter hit her head on the side of the wall because when you hit those walls,
mhm,
it
yeah,
it
you
really
jolt.
jolts you. And I bet you, like I said, I think that one will close down pretty quickly until they can get that portion of the ride fixed. But they had this one. I'll talk about some of the highlights of this because I
Okay.
don't want to just
Yeah.
shit talk on their company or their this amusement park. There was fun things about it. They had this ride. I don't remember what it's called, but you have these little squirt guns, and you sit in almost like a teacup, and they spin around,
Okay.
and
Yep.
you can use the squirt gun, and it shoots
Uh-huh.
water at other people in the ride and people waiting on the
Oh,
outside.
when we get off this ride, we're throwing hands. You know what I mean?
Bro, this lady in front of me, I had the gun pointed straight at her back right as the thing was kicking off. And I was like already like kind of turning it up. And I don't think it does anything. I think it just continued. But immediately when the ride turned on, it hit her square in the back. She goes, oh! and she was ducking the whole time. Like, she didn't want to get wet.
Uh-huh.
And at the end of the ride, I still shot her. And she turned at me and gave me the stinkest eye. And I thought, oh, sorry. But I thought, fuck you, lady. This is what this is meant to be. It was so much fun, dude. And like I said, I don't remember what it was called, but we went and rode a couple rides after that. And my son goes, hey, I want to go get back on Sandy Squirts. So let's not call it Sandy Squirts. But after that, we kept calling it Sandy Squirts.
Oh, no.
It was good, dude. Oh, and another thing I will say, I'll give them credit where credit's due. The food was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't great, but it was very reasonably priced for an amusement park. We ate at the SpongeBob little spot, and I want to say I got a hamburger and French fries there was $12.
Yeah.
Chicken tenders and fries and a hot dog and fries was like $8. So it was very reasonably priced for that. The drink that you can get, the refillable drink,
Yeah.
pretty expensive. I
Okay.
think that was like, you can get drinks all day long with it. but it was like $18 or something like that, or $20,
Mm-hmm.
something along those lines. So it was a little bit on the expensive side, but overall, like it wasn't. I would give the park minus the dangerousness of minions.
Okay.
I would give that park probably a 7 out of 10.
Verified review.
And I think that's because they really need more mature trees. The landscaping that they chose, they just didn't put in a bunch of big
Yeah.
items.
Maybe it's coming.
That's what I'm hoping.
Maybe it's coming.
Because I've also heard that they are potentially adding on to the park. Like they're going to add
There's
another
plenty of room
phase.
out there.
There is, yeah. There is a lot of room, but like a lot of the things that they had on there, it was like Shrek. It had SpongeBob, but I'm thinking there's a lot of stuff
You didn't
like
see?
Mario. Like, why didn't you bring Mario
Oh,
to the first
yeah.
portion of the park? But who knows? Maybe that's because it's in Orlando.
Maybe.
So
I don't know.
maybe they have the expansion coming, and like I said, if they do that, then it'll be maybe a little bit better. It's just don't get the thought process of going like, oh, this is a big Universal park. It's not.
Yeah.
Which we didn't have that expectation. It was just a lot of concrete because the bushes aren't built up. Maybe they need to keep on building on the actual painting and
Mm-hmm.
really the details of the park, because right now it's just not there.
Yeah. I think it'll come. I'm hopeful it'll come.
Right. Yeah, I think so. But
my kids are too little still, so I got a few years.
Well, they also had a lot of splash pads at like every corner of the park. I want to say there was maybe 4 splash pads.
Okay.
And so if you do bring the kids and they have swimsuits, which I would highly recommend bringing, that could be great just in the water rides alone, because when you're out there doing it for just the rides, I think you're going to be very disappointed.
Okay.
So
noted. You need like a stamp.
Right.
7 out of 10.
We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do something. Listen, all
Friends
right.
without benefits, verified.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Okay, so let's try the next one real quick. I don't
Okay.
know if we're gonna be able to get through all of these, but let's.
I think even though this one is probably more elusive, I think we want to try
The stag. We're gonna go with the stag on this one. If this one's a little bit more elusive.
I think the other one is probably harder to find.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're saying what's it called? The Fitzgerald?
Yeah, Old Fit.
Old Fitz is harder to find than stag.
Probably.
Yeah.
Especially for.
Well, I'll take that. Here we go, folks. Whoop, I'm on your camera. See, this is a little bit hard. Sorry, guys. Like I'm working on it right now. But the stag right here was good stuff. Yeah. I forget that so my wife will sometimes now be the one who's going to be jumping back and forth with these little camera views.
Yeah.
Hello. Anybody listening on Spotify is like, we don't have camera views. Nobody watches this. But if you're watching the YouTube stuff, jumping back and forth is like all on me right now. And half the time I forget. So sorry that it's terrible. One day when we get those sponsors that come through,
Yeah.
maybe I could hire somebody out here to
This segment is brought to you by.
Yes, exactly. By the guy who's flipping the cameras around, you know. But no, that's real cool. So anyway, let's go back real quick because I don't want to make this too long. So your website, verticalmediatx.com.
That's it.
All right. So if you are an agent, I'm telling you, do not miss out on the opportunity to come out here, have Justin come out and do your next photos. I'm telling you. And I'm not doing this. This is not the with benefits portion. This is still without benefits. He's giving you the benefit. I'm not. But I mean, dude, 50% off of your stuff, dude, that would be awesome. That's great. Because I know you do videos. What are some of the options that you guys do for your cameras?
I mean, really anything under the sun that you would need, even if we don't offer it, which I highly doubt.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure out how to do it and we'll get it done.
Okay.
Yeah. So photo, video, 3D scans, drone, aerial. You probably don't even know this. Of course, we service a lot of DFW, even out in East Texas. Aerial. What do I call it? Why am I blanking?
Aerial photography.
Yes, aerial photography. But we even do aerial, like your Matterport.
Oh, is it like mapping?
Like mapping, yeah.
Wow.
Why am I drawing a blank on the name? I don't know.
Hmm.
But 3D tours.
Oh.
Like aerial 3D tours. We can do that. all of our floor plans are free with dimensions.
That's a key thing. I
Yeah.
think that now when I'm online and I am actually doing shopping and I'm looking around for
Mhm.
clients, those if you're not doing floor plans, you are fucking up because
Yeah.
that you can't not have floor plans.
It's hard to get the full view of a house, even through pictures, even though we try to portray that through photos,
Right.
like the layouts and stuff. If you can't see a top-down 2D
Right.
view of the space, it's kind of hard to
When Jess
imagine.
and I were looking and we bought this house here, I only wanted to go see the houses that had floor plans. And the reason is because we were looking to build on our butler's pantry.
Mhm.
And if the house did not have the setup for the butler's pantry to be added on,
Yeah.
we weren't seeing those houses.
Yeah.
And so it's very hard to tell the difference on for the floor plans. It was easy because
Mhm.
I'm like, oh, yep, that looks
Yep.
from
Take
the
this
way
wall
this is.
down,
We
yep.
could do this. We
Mhm.
could add the wall here. We're perfect. But the ones that didn't, there was a lot of times I'm like, I'm trying to picture it out and follow the plan of the house. But if I couldn't tell, we probably weren't
Yeah.
gonna go see it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Free 99.
bro, you can't beat it. I'm telling you. So what other things? So I know you do green grass on all of your photos, blue skies.
If you want them, yeah.
We want
Blue blue skies for sure. I mean, I have been known to come out to you on a rainy day
Mhm.
and we'll get the photos. Of course, it's not going to look perfect, but
Yeah.
like it would if it was sunny outside, but we'll get them very close. A lot of times we're replacing skies anyways,
Right.
regardless. And so we'll do that. We can do same day turnaround stuff.
Yeah.
I remember when you were selling your house last time, I got those photos to you in like 4 hours.
Right.
And I live 4 hours away. I
think
did
what
4 hours of driving.
maybe what I can do, and I'll leave like a little gap here or something, and I'm gonna show. Maybe I can take some photos and I can add it in here. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm still gonna figure it out. But if they're popping up right now, pop, 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 pop. Those are some of the ones that Justin's done. So if I can get it with the pops
Yeah.
right now, it's going to look real good. I want to tell you. So, oh man, I'm heading on the wrong camera the whole time. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. I'm going to get this
Oh,
all
I
figured
had
out.
it for you. I had to go up for you. So.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dude, thank you so much for coming out onto the show again. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Thank you for having me.
And you brought like a bunch of different ones this time. Yo,
It pays to be prepared.
dude, I'm telling you again, thank you so much. But you want to go ahead one last time, give people the shout out, let them know what's the code.
Yeah, it's FWB Friends Without Benefits 50.
Okay, and verticalmediatx.com.
Yep. You'll go through the scheduling, and then at the end, you won't even pay for your deal at first, but there will be a spot for you can type in the code.
Okay. And I will say this. I went on one time and I was trying to get my photos for the property out in Greenville.
Mhm.
It did not show up for that is in your service area. Is that sometimes in your service area? How should we get in contact with you? Is there an email that we can ask?
Yeah, so email is team@verticalmediatx.com. My phone number is posted on there, comes straight to me.
Perfect.
And so text if something pops up, I don't leave any money on the table. Like, text me, call me. We'll figure something out.
Man, that's somebody who's working for you guys. Like,
Yeah.
let's not miss out on that opportunity. Well, again, I appreciate you coming on. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. If you would like, subscribe, go on YouTube, go on Spotify. It's a free thing. You don't have to pay money for a subscription. If you would subscribe, put in a little bell icon for notifications, and we will see you on the next episode. Take care.